Welcome back to the channel. Hey, beautiful day here in Michigan, almost 60 degrees. Well, it was, but I was looking at the radar and there's a wall of water coming, but it is what it is. So today I want to work on my 1050 LP. It's leaking LP gas, as in, I believe it's this little valve that's inside there, which I have a new one and we're going to replace it. I'll turn it on. Hopefully you can hear the gas just going right through it. Gas is going right on through and it's going right out the air breather. So it's not supposed to do that. So doesn't help us be able to run when it does that. So make sure all the gas is off. I only had it on for just that little bit, and you can tell how much gas actually leaks, or goes through there. Oh yeah, you can see it here if it's leaking out of there. So okay, well, let's give it a little bit here, and I need to get a new hose for there too, some other time. All right. I do have the battery. Actually, it doesn't have a battery on it right now, so we won't get any sparks coming off the starter arcing it here. So, all right. Gonna get windy today. We was out there in Minnesota, South Dakota, and Iowa, man. They're still dry out there even after the winter. And I'm sure they could use some moisture out that way. Hopefully they got some. Around Michigan here, I'd still say we're a little bit wet yet. So there we go. If I can get this big screwdriver in here, it'll be easier on me, but I don't think I've ever had this one out of this one. I did on my 900 LP. Oh. I wonder if that was just loose. Hear the birds chirping and frogs doing their thing. I was told or read somewhere one time, if your frogs are healthy, you have a healthy ecosystem. All right. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It looks worn, but I don't know. We'll take this off and see what's going on in there. I've got a whole new kit for this thing. Your diaphragms in here. Smells like LP. I don't know if I've ever been inside these before. I gotta take these out too. This looks like it's got a ground out there. Don't think I needed to take that one off. have been part of my problem right there. You see all that crap in there? It's amazing how critters can build nest in anywhere. So, interesting. Okay. All right. There we go. Okay. Okay. Well, you can see all the crap in there. I'm gonna have to get all that out of there. A little bit of oil on the back side of this. Not sure where that's coming from, but a bunch of crap in there, that's for sure. So I'm gonna clean all that out. Clean all this up. I think I gotta take that out yet too. Cause I think I can still get this in here, the new one in here without having to take that off. We're gonna do that because I think that was my problem. It was pushing on here, all that crap in there kept wanting to push on that. So I'm pretty sure that's my problem, but I'm gonna change this while I got it apart. All right, I'm back. I had to take a little break for supper. My wife makes what she calls at least tuna noodle casserole. It's pretty good. All right, I see this gasket's just a little bit different than that one, but that's all right. Let's slip that over there. Luckily it's warm out. This will all work like it's supposed to. Oh, there's a problem. You see that? When they machined that out, they didn't get all that out of there. I don't know if I can there. Push that through. There we go. Oop. Except now I dropped my gasket. But I can pick it up. Okay. Not the end of the world. Okay. Let's try this again. All right. Just had a very nice conversation with one of you. You know who you are. It's good to talk to you. They don't send a new one of these pins. I've dealt with that before. We got to take this out and try not to drop it in the dirt. Okay. That can only go on one way. Anyways. Okay. See, that's when there's pressure, it opens it up, shuts it off when there's none. So. But I always have a habit of shutting the valves off, you know, the supply valves off. There we go. Boom. And it can't fall out once it's back in the tractor. Okay. This can be a little bit tricky. They only go one way. Let's see. Yeah, and it's this way. Okay. There we go. Because it won't fit the other way. Oh, let's see. Which screws was it? I think they're all the same anyways. I'm going to get this tightened back up, and I got to turn that elbow, I do believe, a little bit more. I can see it's in the way. That oily stuff in there, that's actually LP gas. It didn't burn all the way, or, you know, it'll do that. Alright, getting that that started. There's that one. There's that one. See if I can get it. Gonna get dark on me out here. We gotta get this on. I'm gonna grab a battery so we can start it up. Oh, come on. Sounds like my Nicholas might be home. One of his high school buddies, they were helping a guy out doing a construction project today. Oh, looks like I left my wrench in the shop. I changed this valve, or elbow I should say. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good guess. The angle there. Looks like I need to go that way just a little bit. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Looks like I gotta go that way just a little bit. Don't really want to cross thread this. That would not be good. There we go. I like that better. All right, that's got to be up. I think I'm going to put the old one. I'm going to save it anyways, and I'm going to put that in this bag. Why? I don't know. That's the guy that can't throw away stuff sometimes in me. So, okay, let's make sure the holes are lined up. And these holes need to be in the bottom, because that's the way it was before. That's why. Alright, I know I saw that little flapper thingy fall down. We gotta push that back up. Very important. Okay, there's that one. I don't want to get them too tight just yet. Probably should have put some kind of glue, or some caulk or sealant, some kind on there. That's probably what I should have done. Yep, I see an issue already here. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? I think we're gonna stick the bolts in there first. See if they'll stay. At least a few of them. I think the gasket will keep them on. Man, I sure did get a lot of crap out of there. Nest. I don't know if it's mud daubers or what. They weren't doing me any favors. Okay, 3 more. I had 3 more screws. Yay, that's a good day. All right, we might be good to go for the moment. Hoping Nicholas will come out here, talk about his day. Okay. Oh, look at here. Gotta have that up there. Good thing I didn't get him started. All right, now it is. Patience. I was told one time by a preacher man, patience leads to progress. Cool, I didn't drop any of them in the dirt. I have seen, actually I was kind of working on a G1050 Vista propane this weekend when I was out in Iowa. I didn't film it, but anyways, there's this is a vent that you don't want to block. That if you want to shut the tractor off while it's running, put your finger over that hole, it'll kill it. But anyways, it had a little elbow on it, and the pipe that come out and dropped, that was probably supposedly maybe to help keep what happened here, you know, the bugs getting in there, or birds, mice, whatever. I'd be awful small mouse, but I'm sure it was some kind of bug making a nest in there. So, but actually I think that it sucks air a little bit too, so it's probably good to take this off once in a while, clean that out. This is Hey buddy.
What's up?
You look like you're dirty.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am sure glad it's not 80 degrees in
yeah.
place.
Yeah.
So much dust. And
Oh yeah.
so you know how they did drywall back in like 1930s, whatever. They did the ceilings.
Yeah, it's called plaster.
Yeah, and they had like the 1-inch shims.
Yeah, it's not shims, but
Well,
that's called lath.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Yep.
And we had to knock all them down.
Yep.
And it's like little chunks of concrete top, and they'll come falling down your head.
Yep.
And there's a pain to clean up, and I had 4 or 5 nails in my foot.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, there's probably more than that, but they weren't long enough to go through my boots.
Oh, that's important, I guess. So.
But then.
Yep.
I killed a mouse and a bat.
Oh.
The bat I got with the magnet. That was pretty impressive.
Oh, really? Well, somebody might get upset that you killed the bat, you know, because they're getting mosquitoes and such.
It scared me.
It scared you, so you killed it?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And then underneath the floor was a bunch of old newspapers from the late 20s.
Yeah, that's pretty common.
They were in mint condition.
Yeah. It's amazing what you'll find in these old houses and the walls and such.
Tigers have a 6-game win streak on one of the things. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't very recent.
And what else is in there? Let me think.
Yep.
I don't know.
A lot of history.
Then Wednesday we're taking off shingles.
Ugh.
Yeah.
How much you want to bet there's not just one layer on there?
Oh no, there's two. I can already tell.
I bet there's 2 plus cedar shakes underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you see the? Is there boards? You know, gap boards on the roof.
I can't see.
Oh.
We took the porch off.
Yeah.
We gutted a whole bunch of rooms out.
Yeah. Oh, where'd that go? Did it drop?
I don't know.
Or did it go right here? I think it's. I found it. That is a Christmas miracle.
I'm not looking forward to doing the upstairs.
Yeah.
You go upstairs in the carpet.
Yeah.
In some spots you can see the floor beneath you.
Yeah.
Like the kitchen and stuff. Like you can step and go straight through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got.
Okay. That's fun. Hey, you want to give me a hand for a second here?
No, I'm gonna take a shower.
Oh. I might be able to get it here, but his voice is hoarse. It isn't from today. It was from yelling this weekend at the girls' state championship game. Well, unfortunately, they ran into a much taller team and didn't prevail in the state final. But I tell you what, being second best in the state, not too shabby. So I'm pretty proud of all them girls. That was good. So all right, hey, it's back together. The sun's down, but I can still see. Let's see if we're still leaking gas pass. Nope. Can't hear it, can you? Gas is on. Yeah. All right. Let's grab a battery real quick and see, because before it wouldn't start very good. So I even when it was warm out, so that one time I even pulled it. So let's grab a battery real quick, like. See if we can get her started. Cool. Okay. Neutral. A little bit of throttle. I gotta turn the gas on. Alright, let's see if she'll start right up. Hey, all right. Well, it's the next day, and tractor's all back together. Actually, one of you just left. One of my subscribers there, Scott. We'll just call him Scott. That's it. That's all we're gonna say. Anyways, he's a he's a Minneapolis Moline guy. From a very, very long time. We talked and we talked and we talked, shared stories. I mean, he shared more stories than I did, but I tell you what, some pretty good stories. I appreciate you stopping by. You got to open, like I told you before, you got to open invitation anytime you want to stop by. You're more than welcome here. That's for sure. So you were not an inconvenience or anything. You know, I love learning stuff. So anyways, I didn't film it, but what happened, I had this all back together. I really don't want to tear it apart again to show you what I did, but there's some pictures here. This is what you get, something you can get from Dean when you order these parts. So what I didn't do when I put this back together, when I replaced this valve here, I don't know if you can see or not, but that little lever part's got to slip over top of the push button part where that spring is there to make everything work. So yeah, that's what I didn't do. So what I ended up doing was I took the front cover off again, and I took the door, call it a door, that's right here. There's 2 screws that hold it in there, and we can get right to there, and wasn't bad at all. There'll be another tractor around here sometime that we can do that whole thing for, but hey, let's see if she'll start. Didn't film it, but we were talking and I was working and I didn't have the battery unhooked, and as after I tried, I had gas leaking out of here and I accidentally sparked and lit her. We had a fire. Luckily I got it out real quick. It wasn't a big deal, but I just blew it out and it was fine. But that would have been something. So all right, so now it's not leaking gas. Before I wasn't getting any gas. So let's see if she'll start up now. Oh, we'll just give her a little bit of throttle, not a whole lot. There we go. Before I didn't even want to do that because I wasn't getting gas. So, hey, you want to put the charger away? One thing I think I need to do though, I need to do the tune-up on this. These wires they're quite old. Might put a new cap on it. You plug some wires. Maybe we'll do that this spring, but yeah, it's quite the tractor. Sounds like I still got a little bit of an exhaust leak. But love this. Still gotta get seat cushions for that too. So we'll shut her down. Scott really didn't want to be on camera, and hey, he didn't want to. He didn't have to. So we didn't film that. He's we'll call him a semi-retired tractor mechanic. He knows quite a bit about these mini mows. Sounds like he didn't have a whole lot of experience though with LP, which, hey, we both learned something there. You want to put these away too, buddy? Yep. Thank you. Okay. Here, put that in that bag that's in that box over there on the floor where the filters are. We'll use that for some other time. But anyways, we got lots to do around here. Not sure how long this video is, but I gotta tell you this funny story. He was telling me, it's funny and it's not incriminating or anything, so I can say this. But anyways, he was telling about when he was young and his mother would bake cookies or cake or whatever. Anyways, you know, when he was supposed to save it for after supper or whatever, and so him and his brother would go in there and they would eat a row of cookies. Then they'd take the scissors and cut the wax paper or whatever they had on there, so she couldn't tell that there was a row missing. I just thought that was funny, and that's something I'd have to share. So you know, kids, what we were doing, that reminds me of a story that I have when I was a kid. You remember the VHS tapes, right? And I remember what movie was and everything. We always liked to watch movies. I don't know how old I was, but I had to be quite young. But anyways, you know how the old Disney movies used to come in them big plastic VHS cases with that plastic wrap around them, right? Well, I got some bright idea one time. So where the plastic wrap was, I'll call it welded together or whatever, that made that kind of thick line there. Well, I cut that just a little bit so I could get in there, and I got the movie out. And we watched that movie before we got it for Christmas. I think we let my mother in on that story. Oh, I think when we moved out of the house, at least. That just, you know, his story reminded me of that story. But anyway, so yeah, we used to snoop through Christmas presents, and oh boy, yeah, my mom never knew. Oh, all right. Well, before I say something else incriminating to my past, you guys, I appreciate everybody watching. We'll see you in the next one.